we go. Teemper live for the final attack of Rapoded, and this could decide whether they survive in the upper bracket and face Strut, or if they let Navi slip by past them.
Yeah, with a Skelly Donut helping to remove now a Clan Castle and a multi-target Inferno. He does have one Bath Spell. Not using it. You could use it in front of maybe a Dragon Rider to help grab some value. But
okay.
There we go. It goes down. Value secured in the start.
That's the advantage of using the skeleton rather than the bats to destroy buildings there, because the skeletons, when they spawn, they have a shield, and so they can take one strike from a scatter shot and it still survive, where bats would have had the entire group wiped out there. But he does use the board ability with the blimp right after the Skelly Donut, and the blimp sails all the way across the base there, lands at the Town Hall. A big risk on that long path there, but he does take the Town Hall down. He might get the multi as well. He goes invisible with the Yetis, and he gets them to switch over. Yeah. They get the multi. Teemper, that was brilliant. I like that a lot.
Very nice. As now the Lalo is now coming down to the bottom side, but no Warden down there to help assist. The Warden is joining in with the King and Queen to the top side. That Warden's actually still got full health, so he's going to be clutch moving through. The Balloons are looking to remove the Eagle Artillery, and now it's a matter of his heroes running all the way around this. Hopefully this Rage spell on the defensive side next to that multi does not come back.
Still has Headhunters to go deal with the defensive King and for the defensive Queen. Maybe just have one of them for each of them, but he's got a couple freezes as well that he can help assist there. There goes the first Headhunter to go after the defensive King. The Balloon's dying over to the left side of the base there, but that's fine. They already did their job, so not a big deal. And I like this Electric Titan, the inside path there where we could see ground skellies around the Tesla farm, and keeping the heroes in action there by making sure they don't get slowed down by light troops. And it's not looking too bad here, Carbon Pit. I think he seems to have it under control. Here comes the rest of everything in the backside. Freeze the Queen, and I think he's just going to completely overwhelm this last corner of the base.
Saving those back-end balloons to move on in with this Raw Champion. What a brilliant attack here from Teemper, which now is going to put all the pressure on Klaus, who will have to 3-star to move up in this upper bracket. If he doesn't, then they'll lose on percentage. With a Queen charge to start off for Teemper. The Queen charge Hog Riders. As we got one little miner, and you're probably wondering at home, why does he have a 1 miner? Well, typically the 1 miner is to go in to help clean up any buildings in a core of a base, which you could see there is a Clan Castle in there where Hogs would just ignore it, and they would have, it could come down to time fail issues. So that's why there may just be 1 miner for cleaning purposes.
Absolutely, but he needs to get the rest of the base down and clear the way for that miner to ever arrive in the first place. So here we go. A blimp will sail in to go land on top of the Monolith. He freezes the Monolith to prevent the damage on the approach there. So can have multiple black air bombs on the drop, and a Yeti bomb gonna come out there. More black air bombs in that area. Definitely this base was seeming to be built to counter like maybe a super archer bomb to travel over that area, but the Yeti bomb was going shallow and it claims all of its primary targets. And now with the King cutting off the path on the left side of the base there, the Queen is going to take that double wall break and get all the way into the Town Hall area.
What a charge here for the Queen. I guess he doesn't need the miner for the Clan Castle because the Queen is clearing it, keeping this charge going right on through. If this Queen can grab this Town Hall, which it looks like she is, and then she steps right on through, there's the Ground Expo, which is targeted onto her. He could just now send the Hogs to the right side, moving from defense to defense.
Definitely need the Hogs into the right side because the Multi-Inferno right there on that right side could end up targeting the Queen's healers. It's very close to locking onto them right now, but the Hogs are on their way in, and the Queen's kind of swinging off to the left a little bit there, keeping her healers at the distance that they need to stay safe, and he will freeze it up there anyways. The World Champion crosses the channel and will get the stun and will take the Multi-Inferno down. Queen's healers, though, not out of danger. Look at all the red air bombs going off at the Town Hall. But they're alive and still moving here, Carbon.
Yeah, those healers, red air bombs,
and they're gone.
And right down they go. But I think he's okay. With the Poison Lizard now slowing this King down, the Queen is almost full health, so she can keep going around with this RC and her ability. 1 Hog and a freeze left, and Teemper is starting it off. Look at Eric. There's a mill lift in this attack. Wait, is this like an E-Dragon attack? Like, you know, that's usually, those are the fastest attacks in Clash. But this one, what an attack here from Teemper. Brilliant hit.
Yeah, 45 seconds to spare there, and Teemper gets it on the board here. RPG, they're knocking out the first triple the war here, and they'll put some pressure over the front to start us off here. And like after that.
Yeah, we have now the Skelly Donut happening at that. Ooh, the scatter shot, that hurt. That hurt quite a bit, I think. But so far, it looks like that the Skeletons are still fine going for those defenses. And yes, indeed, even triggering the Poison Tower, nearly taking that defense out, while the Flame Finger is keep going for those defenses. He's now trying to set that up and support it a little bit with the Queen now to place her right into all of the damage with the Golem together. And the Golem, I mean, that's only 2 expos, and the Golem is just melting like nothing.
The Golem's going down as the King is off to the right. He's going to path his way into the scatter shot, but this Queen is making her way right around into that Town Hall to help secure that. The value is there as a Valkyrie comes down to help assist this Queen, potentially any skeletons that pop up, and we don't have any, so the Queen ability can secure the Town Hall. As the Flame Flinger is securing the left side, King's going to go secure the Raw Champ and the scatter over there as a Lalo's coming straight to the bottom.
Yeah, that opening so far looks really, really good. Can he take down the Poison Tower? That would be quite a lot of value considering that he's going in with those Lalo troops. And Rage Tower sadly is not getting triggered early. That would have been a huge deal. The Poison Tower is not going down, but the Poison Tower is getting triggered just by the lonely little unicorn.
That is so valuable, so that that Poison's Bell Tower does not lock onto the balloons, as a clutch Warden protects not only the balloons, but that Lava Hound. And that's what these pro players do so flawlessly with the Warden Eternal Tome to get the maximum value. And that's what you want to be doing. If you send the Lalo through, try to use your Warden to also clip not only your Headhunters, but that Lava Hound, because then it can fly across the base, pull the traps, and then hover over the air defense longer to allow the balloons to catch up over there. So Teemper, great attack here, crushing this base, now putting a little bit of pressure here onto United Gaming GS. And look at the percentage. It's just going to raise up even higher here for Repotted, and the fails, look at that, 97%. Here we go. This has got to be a 3-star. We know that for sure, as Teemper is in. And if he triples, they can win by 2 buildings, it looks like. As Teemper's coming in with the Skelly Donut Lalo to try to get to the grand finals. No pressure, Teemper. No pressure.
See the tension there on the camera there as he started his attack there. His hands up, stretching out, preparing, getting ahead of the game here, going after the Skelly Donut. Simple Skelly Donut here. Able to take out the CC and the Monolith, and now he has the initial setup here. He needs to get the heroes to get the value he's looking for. It looks like that value will be the Eagle Artillery at the very bottom of the base here. And he also, ideally, in a Lalo attack, we're trying to get our heroes to take out either the World Champion or the Queen. So we only have to go after the other one with our Headhunters under the Warden protection. So the Queen starts at the right side, and she's going to go after the World Champion. That'll be the Town Hall and the Queen area for the end for the Lalo to move through.
Yeah, and the Eagle Artillery is not activated yet, which is brilliant, so he can continue to push his heroes through. We've got the Golem out in front for this Queen to provide the protection as the defensive range now does go up on that scatter onto the multi, sends the World Champion, and the Eagle is now going down.
Going to get the world champion to go in right in between the king and the queen there. The golem has now faded. The queen under heavy fire. They're about to go to building, but he delays that with the freeze. Their rage tower is active. The world champion steps into the multi-inferno, gets the stun on that. With the ground expo across the base there, picking up some damage. And he does get the defensive world champion out of the way there. The king got the eagle. All of his primary targets for the heroes have been claimed. He's not looking too bad here, Carbon. And it looks like he's going to use the blimp to go after Town Hall. And that will make so they can use the ward ability to protect headhunters and go after the defensive queen as well. This is looking very, very good right now, Carbon. Chazmac EA might be shaking their boots right now because Rapana looking to push by.
Freeze that multi, the bottom side, or he's just gonna have the balloons come from the top side up and around. He's got the spells, he's not using it. Why aren't you freezing the multi? His balloons are going down.
Queen, look at the queen.
Look
at the queen. Queen is still alive. Queen steps in and helps get the assist on the multi. He's got the drag right of the Warden picking up the ground expo down at the bottom of the base there. Warden gonna pick up the sweeper. Warden gonna help push everybody through. He's joining in. He's got the freeze. He's got the invisibility. He's got 2 freezes. He's got 2 freezes. He's done it. Carbon. He pulls it back. Rapana Gaming take the win. They hold strong into the end, and they're going to the grand finals to play for the golden ticket.
Look at his hand shaking right there. Gets it done for the 3-star. Teemper, well done. Now sending Chazmac Gaming EA down to the lower bracket, and Rapana Gaming are into the grand finals, which means that if Na'Vi make their way to the grand finals, Rapana have earned a golden ticket just like that, Eric.
Guys, they are 1 attack away from returning to the World Championship in Helsinki, Finland for 2023. Just announced, by the way. Just announced. We found out where World is going to be played out there, and they are controlling their own fate now. They have control of this war, and all they have to do is survive through 1 more attack.
They are in a certain percentage to win the golden ticket. But here we go. The final attack for Chazmac EA, and it's Hades. He definitely needs to try to get the 3-star. He's bringing the Super Barbarians with the Super Archer Blitz.
Monolith takedown. Hades looking really, really good here. Chazmac EA is looking to try to get back into this bracket reset and force it to war number 2.
Oh, it's gonna come down to Teemper. To think he's got this attack, and literally, Teemper, your attack right here, if you think about it, if you just think about this tournament, is $8,000 worth of an attack difference between first place and second place. If he triples the final hit, they go and get the golden ticket. If he doesn't, a bracket reset is forced, and it comes down to the final match. But Teemper, this is it. You need to triple here, because in theory, obviously, you triple, you get the golden ticket. You win $18,000, but then you're guaranteed at least last place, right? 8th in terms of the prize pool of Worlds, and that is what I don't even know. It's like $30,000.
It's like $30,000 or $40,000.
$30,000 or $40,000. So this attack is almost $50,000, roughly, close to that mark.
No pressure, though. No pressure.
There's your title for a video. $50,000 attack right here, coming down on the line. Oh my gosh, Teemper, no pressure, right?
Pressure. Yeah, but I mean, you get that golden ticket, and you go to play Worlds, and there's $1.25 million prize pool for the World Championship. So you gotta get there first, and you get there if you triple this and nothing less. You have percentage advantage. This is the highest stakes possible right now, and it's do or die.
This is the moment. Can they get through Chazmac Gaming EA for a second time? Because if they do, they get that golden ticket. And Teemper is in for the final attack here in this match, looking to get a golden ticket. To think that your attack with a, oh, look at him. He's taking a deep breath. He's like,
yeah, I'm looking at that camera.
Okay,
I'm looking at that
hey,
camera.
focus.
Just breathe.
It's not a
breathe,
Skelly Donut.
Focus.
He's got a poison spell, and it's a Queen Charge Hog attack, not a Super Barbarian. So this attack, literally, you don't know what will happen, usually to the very end. Like a Super Barbarian, if you get the value with the Super Archers, you're like, oh, it's a 3-star. It's done. But this, it could go any way.
Not only all the money involved, but just the experience of going to Helsinki and playing in the World Championship. Like, that is an unforgettable experience that you'll be able to carry forward for the rest of your life, even long after the money's gone. But let's see if Teemper is able to push his way in. The Queen going directly at the defensive World Champion. Very clean entry to the base. They're going to go in and take the scatter shot down. Flameflinger nice and safe here. Expo staying under control here. Carbon, he's looking good. A very clean entry to the base.
Yeah, but he needs this Queen to go get that Air Expo because it would be range of this Flameflinger. He makes that invisible to reroute the Queen to the Sweeper. The Builder Hut sends a couple balloons. Range up. Out comes the Clan Castle. Archers are coming there. He needs to get the poison down, but the wall break will give him access to the Tower of the Park with a freeze. Oh, the eagle shots, though, are coming down on the Queen.
Uh-oh. Watch the Queen. He's going to pop her ability early. He preemptively pops the ability so he doesn't die through the eagle artillery strikes there. Steps his way in, locks onto the town hall, and first star secure, but he's still a long ways away.
Boy.
1 minute and 40 seconds on the clock as the Hog starting from the left side of the base here. He's got the King working that side. Everything's going smooth, but his Queen goes down! And that's trouble, but the healer transfers safely, Carbon.
Yeah, but the healer transfer is going to help here as the Warden ability goes off to help continue this push with the Hogs around. Did the Queen get enough value to allow this healer transfer to be worth it? The Flameflinger is still going up top, trying to get out that top side rage tower. He does have a headhunter or two for the King up top to help clear that. Needs to get to the defensive Queen. There's a freeze.
Nice. Here comes the headhunters. They cross through. One of them hits a spring trap. The other one hits a giant bomb, but they do get the defensive Queen down into the scatter shot. He's got barbarians working down south. King working down south. He's got a super dragon. Get a deal with the defensive King. Pops his RC ability. 2 more Hogs on standby. Throwing in wall breakers for cleanup. He's trying to push. He's almost there. He's got all the time in the world to cross the finish line. Ladies and gentlemen, your next golden ticket holder to the World Championship of Clash of Clans, Reported Gaming, hailing out of Germany, are going to take it and claim that 4th seed.